a long time. But Jacob looked back and told him, he said, I can't let you go until you bless me. You ought to look over and tell somebody, I don't care how hard it gets. I ain't gonna let him go until he bless me. Yeah, yeah. Look at somebody like you believe it and say, I got a blessing coming. Yeah, yeah. I got a blessing coming. The devil been trying to keep me from it all my life. Every time I got one foot up, look like the devil pulled me back down. I feel a blessing creeping up my legs, all up to my hip bone. And I told the Lord, any way you bless me, I will be satisfied. Have I got a crazy crowd here? Jacob said, my joint, my hip is out of joint. Some of y'all are walking around, your hip is out of joint, but you don't mind your hip being out of joint as long as the Lord is with you. Because when God put that thing back together, when God put that thing back together, it's going to be something like Paul said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of men the good thing the Lord got in store for you. Let me close part 2 because y'all don't believe you got to be broken to get to your blessing, and you're worried about the little imps that's trying to destroy you. Yeah, you're worried about the little imps that's trying to bring you down, but can't nobody bring you down. If God be for you, tell somebody by you, say, neighbor, if God be for you, who then can be against you? This is God's camp. Tell them this is God's camp. This ain't Peyton Place. This ain't the young and restless. This ain't as the world turns. And if you keep messing up in this house, you're going to find out judgment is going to fall on you. This is God's camp. The angel of the Lord encamp around them that fear him. I heard David say, God is my refuge. God is my strength. God is, I'm gone, y'all. You better come on. A very present help in the time of trouble. And I know for myself, the angel of the Lord encamps around me. Somebody get a circle out there and say, there's an angel walking around here. Pull the rope up now and tell them there's an angel walking around here. Tell them I got an angel on my side. You wonder why I haven't been done in. You wonder why I haven't went down. Because when my enemies came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. You got some enemies trying to take you out of here, but God is my refuge. God is my strength. He's a very present help in the time of trouble. Tell somebody, neighbor, this is God's camp. Ooh. This is God's camp. It ain't Ellis' camp. It's God's camp. Tell somebody, neighbor. Oh, y'all don't want to bother nobody. I'm sorry. I'm getting like these other preachers, but just look at somebody from neighbor. In this camp, I've been tried. Tell them in this camp, looked like I was going down for the count of 10. But then came Jesus. Y'all ought to let me preach a little bit. I won't be here for a few days. Let me preach a little bit. You ought to tell somebody in this camp, I've been lied on. Oh, yeah. In this camp, I've been stepped on. Oh, yeah. In this camp, I've been pushed aside. Oh, yeah. In this camp, I've been misused. In this camp, I've been isolated. In this camp, they wouldn't let me live. But I'm so glad that with all of that going on, I found out that this is God's camp. Yeah! This is God's camp. Yeah! Yeah! This is God's camp. And I found out ain't nobody, nobody, Shake somebody's hand real good and say, this is God's camp. In this camp, everybody ain't gonna like you, James. You don't hear what I'm saying? In this camp, you got some jealous folk. I can't fool you. They're jealous of the way you look, jealous of the way you dress, they're jealous of your talent. But I got news for you. Can't nobody lay any charge against God's child. God said, I bless who I want to bless, and I curse who I want to curse. I'm not a man that I shall lie. I told you, I swear, I'm going to bless you. I'm breaking you down now, because your blessing is on the way. I'm breaking you down now. That's why you're going through hell. That's why your head about to burst. That's why it look like you're going to lose your mind, because you're right near your breakthrough. And I heard him say, be not weary in well-doing, for in due season we gonna reap if we faint not. I ain't gonna let him go till he bless me. Mess with my home, mess with my family, but I ain't gonna let him go. Woo! I dare you to hook up with somebody's anointing and say, you be my angel right here. I ain't gonna let him go. I dare you to hook up with somebody anointed. Don't hook up with somebody just dry. Hook up with somebody you know got some power with God. And say, you my angel right now. And I'm wrestling with you right now. But I ain't gonna let you go till you bless me. You got something I need. Woo! You got something I want. You told me when you walk through the fire, you'd be with me. When you come through the flood, they're not overthrow you. But neighbor, look at me now. I'm getting ready to come out. I'm getting ready to come out. I'm getting ready to come out.